Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. Very excited to bring you this one today. I don't think I've ever covered, well, maybe Batman and Judge Dredd, but a Judge Dredd comic book by Brian Bolland. The art is off the chain. It is amazing. Cannot wait to share it with you guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button and let's get right into it. I've always loved Brian Bolland's signature. He used to do like this stamp looking thing and the N was backwards in a very like straightforward typeface kind of way. I believe he did graduate to doing it by hand and still pretty much his signature. Did he leave the N backwards? I don't remember. But what a great striking cover. Admittedly, Judge Dredd was my brother's comic book. He loved it. He introduced me to it. I went nuts over the art. I could not get enough of it. I'm guessing, I don't even know how, like, I feel like it was his books. I might have this one. I don't know, like, with a stain on it. Maybe he got himself a better copy, or I don't know how I came by it, but here it is. And what a great cover it is. I mean, Brian Bolland is, like, one of the best comic book artists ever. Mostly, you know, it's such a rare treat to get his interior art. Judge Dredd is arguably where he got his start. And, you know, Killing Joke and Wonder Woman covers and Animal Man covers and just living legend, just so great. Like, he has this super unique style, meticulous. He works all digital now, and this is when he was working traditionally, and it's staggering, especially when you know that he brushes completely with an ink. And as an artist myself, it always boggled my mind how artists could get those fine, freaking feathery, teeny, pointed lines with a brush, because not my skill set. Script, John Wagner. Art, Brian Bolland. Letterer, Tom Frayne. And colorist, John Burns. It was very interesting for me to read an English comic book, you know, younger, because I was so used to American comic books. And you do definitely, like, see the difference in aesthetic and the pacing a lot. I mean, oh my God, the detail is crazy here. It is so good. And it, like I said, it is such a joy to like see Brian Bolland interiors, as he is largely known as a cover artist now. But I think it's issue 3 after this, like the Judge Death issue with Judge Anderson, and it is so good. I love Judge Dredd. What a great concept. What a great design. I need to see the latest movie. I heard it wasn't as bad as you might expect. I remember seeing the Sylvester Stallone one, and I don't know if I liked it or not, but I barely remember it. But I do love Judge Dredd. I did like when he came to American Comics, and Mike Avon Oeming actually drew it, of Powers fame. Such a great shot there. I mean, the drink and all this detail, people, and just like the fun, different sort of things. I mean, look at this, like the Olympics, and you've got like all these little heads in the crowd and this great shot. I mean, obviously not the, you know, American Olympics or the even global Olympics, because this looks like it's on another planet or something. But I mean, a lot of great artists came out of what is it, 2000 AD, or the anthology that launched Judge Dredd. And oh my God, what a great panel there. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you just get like little nuggets like that happening, and it is so freaking cool. I just love Brian Bolland's art so much. I mean, what a great double page spread, and what a great way to utilize a double page spread too, by adding a couple extra panels. So you're still kind of advancing the story forward, but getting like a huge, like, dynamic shot at the same time. So cool. Love that. I always love effects like that in comics. See, this is like why I love like traditional comic book art. Like, I feel like a lot of this would be done with like digital effects now, and like just to see different ways different artists draw fire or explosions or smoke or clouds or, you know, stars in the sky, because it's little nuances like that that just create signature hallmarks of your artist that are instantly identifiable in things that I look for, you know, ways that I recognize artists. How is this all in the same issue? I feel like, you know, like this should have this page or this page or this page, but all three. I mean, give me a break. Like, No wonder why he had to stop doing interiors. I mean, I can't even imagine the amount of time and pain. Like, you cannot pay an artist enough to put in this much detail and work into a single page. And I think that's the fallacy of Marvel and DC Comics. Okay, so you can't afford to pay top tier creators to do your books. Marvel, you're owned by Disney. Shut up. The mouse needs to pony forth a little bit of a bankroll and be paying these comic book artists what they're worth. Because guess what? And I'm helping to preserve comics, I hope, by doing these little flip throughs and sharing my thoughts and critiques on the arts and the fun and just introducing you to books. But it's like creating a moment in time when they do these things. And, you know, if reprints are available and things like that, it's something that could stand the test of time forever. So, you know, why not pay Art Adams $500 a page to do a new X-Men annual with Chris Claremont? Why not? The trade paperback returns would eventually pay off, I'm sure. This is fun. The Abbott and Costello, the Marx Brothers, like, what's happening. Judge Dredd was always so wonky and different. I feel like it's still held on to like a lot of that 50s and 60s sort of wacky, nostalgic aesthetic in the 80s, kind of. Am I right? Am I wrong? Great shot there. I mean, love this art so much. So good. What's not to love? That is such a cool, iconic image right there. Brian Bolland, you are the master. And I'm so glad we get to see this preview in black and white, because I will find this issue. And this was life-changing for me. I love this. The depiction of the Judge Death and, like, the other dark judges. Oh, my God. So good. So good, you guys. Anyway, and then you get, like, a pinup on the back page. Once again, like, a cover worthy just for the pinup on the back page. Brian Bolland. You're amazing. What a treasure to comic books. Such a great book. Love the little face. I mean, this is an iconic logo for certain. Judge Dredd. Love it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button. Bring you more later.